Again, that means
You know
it's
what that is.
hashtag TFR Motivation
Monday.
Monday. This is when we all get together to help give you guys some tips and some encouragement, some motivation to go through this week and increase your business and increase yourself. So if you can't be on here live, we understand. That's why we've got you covered with the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel and also Freedom Reigns on SoundCloud. You can go and subscribe to both of those so that you're notified when we upload new content every single week. So moving through here, we want to make sure that every single one of you are aware and prepared to follow up with the people that are part of your organization that have not placed an order in the past 12 months. There has been 2 notifications that have gone out via email to each one of these people, letting them know that if they don't place an order, that they will be archived. That means that they will be losing their distributorship. So being good leaders, so being good leaders like every single one of you are, you also get an email letting you know that you have people you need to reach out to. In those emails, it gives you specific directions on how you can go into your back office and go underneath your team and search the people that have not had an order in the past 12 months. And that means that you can reach out to them and potentially let them know what we're so excited about now, because we have so much more going on now than we did a year ago. And they can decide for themselves whether or not they want to continue and learn more by placing an order, or if they're just ready to just cut the ties. And that's okay too, because it's not for everybody, right? So make sure that you're looking for those emails, that you're following up with those people, because they just may want to place an order.
And don't assume that they got the email, that they read it and they wanted to preserve their distributorship, because a lot of people we're finding, even though they got the emails, they have ended up in their spam, they didn't read them, and they literally didn't know. But it's also a great time to remind them that we have free shipping coming up with subscriptions. So get on subscriptions, you get free shipping. So it's a great time to introduce that too, so people don't lose their distributorships.
Yeah, that's exciting. All right, guys, we only have the end of this month to go to earn more points for Cancun Destination Elite Academy in February. So the company is actually giving you the opportunity to earn an additional 300 points. Yeah, that's 300 points. If you are a distributor through Pro 2 and have never hit Pro 3, you can rank advance up to Pro 3 and get 300 points.
300 points.
Right? And then if you're a Pro 5 or Pro 6, you want to help support 2 of your personally enrolled distributors become Pro 3s, and you can earn those 300 points.
300 points.
And then elite distributors, you need to help 3 of your own personally enrolled distributors hit Pro 3 to earn that
300 points.
Right. So that's how you can get more points towards Cancun. That means cash back, guys. And this is a really great way the company is set here to help you help your personally enrolled people's rank advance, because this holiday promotion is really awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't taken advantage of it yet, you really should, because this is for everyone. This is for new and current customers, distributors. It could be one-time orders that will get free Axio when they order the Tri-Synergizer stack. So all you have to do is order a Tri-Synergizer stack. You're going to get $50.99 in value, free bag of grapefruit Axio.
And it's delish.
So good. So on top of that, guys, you just have to know that if you are part of the Ultimate Stack promo and you are wanting to get your free bag of Dragon Fruit Axio in January, do not change your subscription order to get this free bag of grapefruit. You can do a drop shipment for the Tri-Synergizer to earn the free bag of grapefruit, but if you change your subscription and you don't have the Ultimate Stack on your subscription this month, you will not get the caffeinated Dragon Fruit bag of Axio next month, okay? So make sure you're aware of that. So those are the things that we really wanted to focus on really quickly, because we have got a treat for you tonight. Do you want to just lead into this and just explain where this all came from and who our special leader is tonight?
Yes, our very, very special guest is the top distributor in the Northeast of the United States. Unbelievable Pro 7, Elite Pro 7, Kim Jacques, and she just had this awesome idea that she brought to us on creating the ultimate game plan with your goals, your strategies, your outcomes. And there is a special surprise in store for all of you that are on tonight on how to actually dive deep into that and proclaim it and tell the world. So unbelievable. We just can't wait. Yeah, Kim is a proven leader, independent business owner. She has just probably the most amazing massage business that I've ever seen. talk about being dialed in, talk about having an unbelievable service that she provides for her clients, but also as an entrepreneur, an amazing mind that went into this experience. And she's also, I wouldn't call it her side hustle. We'll just call it her amazing other deal that she does in this LifeVantage business. But she's a proven leader, exemplary business person, incredible visionary. You're about to find all of that out when you listen to her.
Yeah, and she's fresh back from GoPro Recruiting Mastery, Eric Worre's amazing yearly, it was actually the 10th annual GoPro Recruiting Mastery event that she attended in Vegas. So she's super stoked to be your presenter tonight and to just bring the fire, because she is on fire right now. So I'll go ahead and I'll stop sharing here and let you take over, Kim.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for creating this system for us where every single Monday you show up and you bring the fire every single Monday. So thank you so much, and for gathering all the presenters that you do, for keeping everybody on point, on target. You guys bring so much to the team. I really appreciate you. And for all the times that you traveled out here, like no Pro 7 is a Pro 7 on their own. It's not just the downline support, it's also the upline support. So I want to thank you guys for all the time and energy that you have poured into the Northeast so consistently as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. And I have some very clear intentions tonight. So the first thing that I want to have us all intend is that I am actually not the focal point. Like, I have some things that I know. I've done some actions. I achieved Pro 7. Okay, we got that. But really, this call is about you. This call is about the 2020 vision that we all have in front of us at this very moment. And, you know, the reality is that there's only going to be one 2020. There's not going to be a 2020 again. This is it. It's finite. And there's such great symbolism in this number, as we all know, with having clarity. Well, clarity requires foresight. And so that's really what tonight is. And it's not about me telling you what to do. It's not me kind of giving you what I have planned. This is a night where we can just all come together and hold the space to be able to answer some very deep questions for yourself. And technology willing, it's also going to be an evening that you're going to be able to declare what you have come up with during this workshop. This is not a Zoom this is a workshop. We're going to give you the opportunity to partner up with a complete stranger. Scary? No, not scary, because actually we're all LifeVantage distributors and we're all super awesome people. But we're going to give you the opportunity to not just think about your goals, not just write down your goals, but to actually declare your goal to another person who's in the same position you are, who's sitting on this call this evening with a heart filled with hope and a desire to be able to move that hope into fruition. So that's where we're all at tonight. So my goal tonight is to actually let you know, number one, let me actually go back here. Number one, that this is not my information. This goal worksheet, this is all Eric Worre, guys. And I'm going to let you know how you can access the full entire training, so that when I'm saying, yep, we're skipping over this question. Yep, we're skipping over this question. Oh, this is a shortened version of this concept, that you can actually dive deep. Should this be something that tickles your fancy, you can dive deep and you can jump in and you can fill your brain and get yourself organized to a deeper level. Okay, so I want to let you know where to find that. Is my goal number one. Goal number two is you're going to consider and write down very specific goals. And number three is we are going to create declaration, and maybe even, if we have time, speed declaration, meaning maybe you get to tell a couple of people, this is such fun, cool technology. Should it work? We'll see what happens. So again, preface this, that this is based around technology. This is a grand idea, and we will see. If technology works, we are going to crush this call. This will be the first ever Team Freedom Reigns Inspire Action Today workshop, and we'll just pray for the best. 2020 vision. This is the best time of the year to plan, do, review, and revise. This is what experts do. Experts do not come out of the womb and suddenly know exactly what to do and how to do it perfectly. they come out of the womb having a sense of a humble heart saying, I'm going to screw up at least 29 million times. And every single time I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to do the plan. I'm going to review to see what went really well, what didn't go really well. And then I'm going to revise before I plan again. Okay. So that's what the end of the year is really good for. And it's good for that, not just for you. There's a lot of people who are surrounding you right this very minute, people we call prospects. And those people are doing a subconscious plan do review for themselves as well. So I want to just let you know, this is the season for planting seeds for a better opportunity, but you have to be clear on where you're going or nobody's going to follow you. So that's what today is all about. Now, how you will find the rest of the story, I think if you're not old enough to know what that's all about, I'm sorry. But the rest of the story is you're going to go into Eric Worre's GoPro Academy, and he houses all of his trainings there. You have access to them forever. And the training that I'm referencing is calling Creating the Ultimate Game Plan Playbook. And we're literally just looking at like 5 pages of this 42-page playbook. So this playbook goes through not just setting up goals. It also talks about strategies and campaigns and how to engage your team. So incredible, much information, but this is just a piece of it. So I always like to give reference to the master when I am stealing. And this is Eric Worre. He is the master in this particular case. So how you can gain access to it. Now, number one, maybe you're in a position right now where you're ready to invest in GoPro Academy. It's actually either $49 a month or it's $33 a month if you pay full out, okay? So I wanna let you know that's GoPro Academy. There's 2 other free ways to access training, not this training, but other training from Eric Worre. One is Straight Talk Facebook group with Eric Worre, and then there's the GoPro podcast with Eric Worre as well. I find that a lot of people don't know that he puts out prolific content. And when I say prolific, I don't just mean like a lot. I also mean he's like really profound with what he puts out there. And I want to pose this to you guys. If you want to be able to become exceptional, you got to sharpen your saw. And this is a really great way to be able to sharpen your saw on a regular basis. So we're going to talk about 10 goals. The first goal we're going to talk about, and I'm going to show you, I'm just reading it. This is not genius. This is just learning where to look. That's all we need to do in order to go elite is know where to look. So I'm just reading this. So the first goal, I want pen and paper. Do you have it in your hand? Pen and paper. Have it in your hand now, guys. All right. So we're going to stay focused on your network marketing goals right now. Although you can use this process for other areas in your life, and I encourage you to do it, here are 10 goals that will provide structure and a comprehensive perspective to the key areas of growing your network marketing business. So number one, you got to know what your income goals are going to be. Now, some of you are afraid to set a goal for yourself for your own income. There's a lot of people out there who have money mindset restrictions, okay? Because your need for contribution is at the forefront. You're like, I just want to give it all to everybody. The reason income is important for you is that whatever that number is of your income, it's a real reflection and a scorecard of how many people you're helping in the world. In network marketing, the more income you make, it means the more people you have helped. So think about a number that will be your income goal for the next 12 months. Now, this is just a gut check, right? Take a pen and paper. In the next 12 months, what amount of money do you want to make? Gut check, just simple 2-second response. And I want you to take that number, and that's your reasonable number. Your brain gives you reasonable goals. Now what I want you to do is I want you to double that number because that's your aspirational goals. Okay, so that is now your visionary, your aspirational goal. It may seem scary, but I want you to be serious about that number. The right question to ask is, how in the world am I going to make this happen? Okay, it should be a little scary. It should be a little outrageous. But you know what? If you really dig deep and you ask, am I worth it? What can I achieve with this amount of number? What could I create in the world? What would my family's life experience? I think you'll all answer that number, that visionary number, is really the number that needs to happen in 2020, okay? So goal number 2, habits. So what you have done up until now has created the results. And what we're looking to do is to create visionary results now. So we actually need to look at, in reality, what are our habits that we need to engage in order to make this happen? Most of the time, the answer is opposite side of the coin of some of the bad habits we have currently, right? Like, does anybody have any variation of procrastination in their life? I know I do, right? When do you procrastinate? What are the triggers that make you procrastinate? Like, really think about it. Are there areas that you're really consistent already in? And ask yourself, why am I consistent in that area of my life, but I'm not consistent in this? Does it have to do with self-worth and worthiness? Like, this is not something I want you to spend a huge amount of time on right this very minute. I'm just looking for the gut check. But I do want you to ask yourself, what habits do you need to change? Is there a focus? Is there being on time? Is there discipline, problem solving, just simply taking action? So what habits will you need to change in 2020 in order to allow for that visionary goal to come to fruition? Goal number 3. Customers. Customers are the fuel for all of our businesses. And it's good to actually have 2 goals for customers. It's good to have a personal customer goal. And I want you to take a moment and write down, how many customers are you intending to attract to yourself in 2020? Okay. How many people's lives do you want to transform with the power of nutrigenomics, right? With non-toxic body care and with the power of nootropics. How many people do you want to touch personally? That's the number. That's all. Just a question. Then I want you to think to yourself, how many new customers do you want to attract into your organization? Now, this is a different number. It's going to be way higher because you're going to be attracting new distributors into your team, but it's also way higher because now is the time to start thinking about how you can give. Remember, like, sometimes we hold back our concept of how much money we're going to make because we think we're all about contribution. And then we think about our business. And sometimes many of us might think, oh, well, what am I going to do? What are my actions? Contribution is really through action and attention. So what are you going to do to help your team members be able to attract customers? How many times are you going to present in third-party validation? Are you going to expand your ability to outreach through Facebook Messenger in a 3-way Facebook Messenger chat with your prospects and your distributors' prospects? Are you going to do live videos for your distributors so they can have access to information? What type of things are you going to do to help your team's customer base grow? And what number does that look like? Okay. So, recruiting goals. I encourage everybody, and when I say I'm actually Eric Worre. I'm not really I. So Eric Worre encourages everybody to bring in a new class of people every 12 months. In fact, he really encourages people to do a huge burst of action in a small spurt of time. We can sprint way easier than we can run. Like, I can sprint and I don't run. Right? But I can sprint from telephone to telephone pole. I can do that. Ask me to do a marathon? No way. But you can do a sprint. Okay. So what if you allow yourself to carve out a period of 30 to 90 days where you know you're going to run? Now, what Eric Worre encourages is that if you're going to do a very intentional run, that you could enroll 10, 15, 20 people in that period of time. And he does encourage, because success loves speed, he encourages that you do that. If you want to transform your business, do that 1 time a year. If you want to create a double income, do that twice a year. Just, 30, 60 days sprint. If you want to change your legacy forever, then you do that 3 times a year. Okay. So you can just choose, like, what is your recruiting goal for 2020? So I'm going to have you pick a number. Like, how many distributors are you looking to attract into your business in 2020? This is for you personally, because I know there's a lot of us who fall into management mode really easily, right? It's like, okay, we're going to attract people into our team. That means I'm just going to help everybody else and forget about my own actions, right? So I'm going to ask you to write down how many distributors are you going to personally enroll into your business this year. That might be in a burst. It might be in a drip. I don't really know. Like, you're going to do one person a month. Doesn't usually get the same results as the ones that you accumulate in a burst, but that's okay. But any results are better than no results. All right. And then how are you going to put yourself out there to be able to support your team? Are you going to get yourself a Zoom account and start doing presentations for your team? I don't know. You could. You've got the PowerPoint, right? Are you going to give your team times where you're going to be at a coffee shop so that they can invite people to meet you at a coffee shop presentation, right? Are you going to set up a Facebook Live inside an event for your distributors to be able to invite to? I don't know what you're going to do. But you got to ask yourself, what have you done and has it worked? If it has, repeat, 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 repeat. And if there's something else you need to do in order to achieve your goal, then perhaps now is the time to really plan to review and say, I know I didn't do any presentations last year, but the results I got were crap. So what I want to do is do something different. I personally want to hit the ground running and be doing presentations. I mean, back in the day when we dragged around markers and whiteboards, it was the person who holds the marker earns the most money. The very first step in our team Launch Strong guide talks about the fact that our number one goal is to make you independent as quickly as possible. And it's not for selfish reasons. It's not like, independent, get out of here, I don't want to talk to you anymore. It's because the people who are independent make the most money. And so that's what we want. Like, what are you going to do to be able to create recruitment in your own personal team by your own personal action? So think about what kind of number you're looking for that for recruitments of distributors. Rank advancement. Oh, this is such a scary topic for some people and such an exciting topic for others, right? Like, if you've set a rank advancement goal for yourself before and you didn't achieve it, are you wearing the cloak of shame right now? Right? Like, I said I was going to do it before and then I didn't do it. So how dare I say that I could do it again, right? I'll tell you why you're going to dare, because you're planning, doing, and reviewing. That's why. Okay. You're not going to do the same thing you did last time. You're going to do a different thing this time. That's why you're going to dare. You're going to dare because geniuses fail 1,000,000 times before they achieve. You're going to do it because every single baby falls 1,000,000 times before they stand up and walk. And have you ever seen the face of a baby when they finally stand up and take their steps? They're like, ah, such a huge achievement. Like, that's what we want in this team in 2020 is like that new baby excitement, because your past is gone, your future is ahead of you, and your rank advancement declaration is super important to the universe. You need to be able to dig deep and declare, I am a pro X, Y, and Z. And more importantly, you need to know what that means. So if you don't know what the rank advancement qualifications are, I'm not going to say go ask your enroller. I'm going to say go to the bottom of your website and click a little thing that says compensation highlights, and it's right there. Okay. I want you to look at it. I want you to study it because I want you to be independent as quickly as possible so you make more money. Okay. So rank advancement declaration. After my long rant, hopefully you came up with a number. Like, what is your number? That's your rank advancement declaration. Okay. Oh, I've got to move these things. Recruiting, rank advancement, skill development. Again, it's plan, do, and review, guys. So I'm going to give you the 7 key skills of network marketing. What I want you to do is to jot down these 7 skills and then circle the one that you are going to personally work on becoming a rock star at. And it's not the one you're already good at. It's the one you're not good at. Okay. So the first skill, finding prospects. How is your skill set around expanding your database every single day? How are you doing it? Are you shying away from it? Like, what's your skill level around that, right? Inviting. Once you know somebody, can you transition the conversation from just casual catch up to inviting them to information? Presenting. All right, you've invited them to something. Do you know what you're showing them? Do you know how to tell your story, the company story, and how to get paid? So that's one of the skills. Following up. Oh, the money is in the follow-up, folks. It takes 1,000 million times, not literally, but almost, for somebody to see the information before they make a decision. So following up is key. Are you bam-famming, booking a meeting from a meeting? The only reason you should ever be talking to somebody in a presentation is with the goal of booking the next meeting, right? And so are you bam-famming? If not, maybe that's a skill you're going to focus on. You're closing at the very end. Are you boldly saying, well, it sounds as if based on the questions that you're asking and the information that you're excited about, that the next step seems like you're ready to place an order. Am I correct? Like just saying it, just boldly saying it. Like, what's our next step? Are you ready to enroll or do you have any more questions? Just being able to ask the question, making it really clear that you know what the next step sounds like, but do they know what the next step is? Okay. Getting a new person started effectively. When you've signed up somebody, do you go into terrified mode? What do I do? Call my upline. They must know what to do with this person. Or do you know, I'm printing out my, whatever it is you have for your team. For us, it's Launch Strong Guide. I'm printing out my Launch Strong Guide. I'm going through the orientation with people. And then, based on what their goals are, really determines what you're going to do with them. So how do you feel about that? And then promoting events is the highest paid skill in network marketing. Now I'm going to say that again. Promoting events is the highest paid skill of network marketing. So if you do not feel like your skill set is good at promoting events, that would be a really good skill to be able to circle. Okay. So those are the 7 skills. I want you to circle 1, maybe 2 that you're interested in being able to expand upon. Now, goal 7, 8, and 9, we're actually not going to go over. So again, you know where the training is. Eric Worre has it. It's developing your leadership skills, thinking about the culture that you want to create. Where do you want to expand geographically? We're not going over that right now because we're doing quick declarations. Because number 10 is, what is your goal for the destination event trainings? Now, I'm going to let you know something. I'm an avid consumer of classes. I'm an avid consumer of books. I love podcasts. I've literally watched all of Eric Worre's trainings multiple times. I have done so much learning, but I'll tell you, the only places that real aha transformational moments happen are at destination trainings. When I take my head off the pillow of my home bed, I put it on a pillow of a hotel or an Airbnb. I do not have my employees connecting with me. I do not have children connecting with me. I have my spouse with me, hopefully, not all the time, but most of the time. And I am literally immersed in a different geographic region, eating different food, meeting different people. It's a place where you can rekindle the flame of newness and novelty and exploration. I'm gonna let you know this. It's called Elite Academy for a reason. I've never known an elite who has not gone to Elite Academy, ever. Look at one of them, okay? So if you're interested in going to Global in October, I want you as a goal to put those dates on your calendar right now and to intend that if you don't have the money for it right now, that every single bonus that comes through your LifeVantage Corporation, until you've paid for the ticket, the flight, and the hotel, that all of your money goes into that. And some people might, but then what? I don't make any money? No, you're investing money, right? You can't earn money in the stock market without investing it. You can't start a business without investing it. And the most valuable asset you have in your business is you, and you need to invest in it, okay? So that's the number 1. Number 2 would be the Eric Worre events. There's a women's event in May, and there is a December GoPro Academy as well. That's a cycle for me. I'm going to go to every women's event, every global, every Eric Worre event. That is my destination yearly event until time ends, probably, because it's so foundational. It's so key. And my challenge to you is to choose 1, maybe 2, maybe you want to be crazy. Go to all 3. If you're on my team, I actually have a way that you can earn a free ticket, right? Like, I want to help you. So those are the things. Now, I want to give you some time. You've written some things down. I'm going to hopefully be able to press a special little button at the bottom here. Let's see. Oh, where did my special little button go? Breakout rooms. I see it. Okay. We have 30 people on this call. It's an even number. That is even, right? Okay. We're going to assign people. We're going to have 15 people going into groups of 2. All right. Now, what's going to happen when I click this magic button? You're going to disappear from this screen and you're going to hop into another world. It's the world of declaration. You're going to be facing a stranger. You're going to unmute yourself and you're going to tell that person very quickly, because I'm only going to give you 3 or 4 minutes. So 2 minutes a piece. I'm going to give you 4 minutes, 2 minutes a piece. Okay. You're going to so no long stories, no reasons why from the past, just the future. You're going to tell the person, hey, here's my income, here's my visionary income goal. Here's the habit I'm going to work on. Here's the number of customers, the number of distributors. Here is the rank advancement that I am achieving. Here's the skill I'm going to be working on. And here is the destination event I am going to. All right. Then you're going to change. You're going to switch. You only have 2 minutes. Give the other person 2 minutes to do their declaration. Then you're going to pop out of the room automatically. I'm actually going to kick you out of the room. Then you're going to come back to the group. And if we have time, you're going to do it again. So you get to tell 1 or 2 people your declaration for the year. So, hold on. I see that somebody popped off. Let me go ahead and create the rooms. Open all rooms. Go. All participants have invited to join a breakout room. It looks like you have to actually join the breakout room. Edna, time for you to join. Linda, Val, time for you to join. Tim, time for you to join. Carol, Marge, Joseph, Laura, time for you to join. Emmy, Galaxy A, time for you to join. Tom, time for you to join. Benita, time for you to join. Chelsea, time for you to join. Renali, time for you to join. Hey, Kristen, I see that nobody joined your group, so go ahead and declare your intentions.
Okay, my intentions are, my reasonable goal is 6,000 a year, and then doubling that is 12,000. My habit, I feel like I need to just talk to people more consistently, but from the other night, I don't know, maybe it's that I do need to do more personal growth. My tell me the next thing I'm supposed to tell you. My skill?
Yeah, your skill.
My skill is kind of a tie between finding prospects and promoting events.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Rank.
My rank,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my goal is to be a Pro 5.
Okay.
And my destination event is the Las Vegas event in October.
Sweet. Awesome. Great. So I'm going to see if I can. Hey, Suze. Oh, you're muted.
Hi.
Hey there.
I don't see anybody in the room.
Maybe your partner jumped off. I'll go ahead and get everybody out of the rooms for a sec.
Okay.
Because I think there's some people that are all set. So tell me your declaration, girl.
Okay. So I guess my goal was 1,000, so that makes it 2,000. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And habits, I would like to have a habit of being on time. Being timely, meaning when I have time with people, it's done efficiently, and quickly. And I would like to become a master presenter.
Nice.
And then I
Fantastic.
would like to have 55 new customers. I would like
Mhm.
to have 10 new distributors and have 500, attract 500 people into the organization.
Nice.
I would like to do a 90-day push. I would like to be Pro 5, but like a solid Pro 5, in
Mhm.
2020. And I want to write down those qualifications and have them plastered absolutely all over my house.
Nice.
So
Now, the only thing I would say is change the wordings from I want to I am.
okay, I am, yes.
Mhm. Awesome. And I think I might have just invited somebody to this room now. So hopefully they'll accept and you'll be able to hear their declaration. I'm seeing I can move people around. This is really, really
Okay.
so cool. Let's see. I'll close all rooms, return to main session.
You're muted.
I'm sorry.
All right. So yeah, so I figured out at the end how to move people from room to room.
Just a second.
Mute all. Yeah. Great. So I figured out at the end how to move people from room to room because some people didn't join and some people like hopped right off. They skedaddled. So I was able to move people from room to room and was able to hop in and hear some people's declarations. So now that we have a solid group of people, I want to say we have 4 more minutes in us to be able to do a declaration. So let's go ahead and I'm going to nobody leave and everybody know that you're going to be invited to something, it's safe. You hit yes. You're going to go into a private room. Okay. So let's see, there's 24 people. That means 12 groups. Let's make sure. Let's see, recreate 12 rooms. Perfect. Recreate all rooms. Open all rooms. All right. Accept your room assignment and do your declaration. For those of you who are not in a breakout room, comment in as to if there was a technology glitch that didn't allow you to go into a breakout room, or yeah, just want to make sure if you know how to comment in, that would be great. Okay, so everybody is out of the breakout room and has made their declarations. And hopefully you got to see a new face and meet a new friend and being able to declare what you're going to do. Okay, so the only thing I want to encourage people to reflect upon at this point is really, did you use declarative words like I am? Did you use hopeful words like maybe I will? So I encourage you to take this worksheet and over the next few hours, just read it to yourself over and over again. I'm actually a personal development shower person. Dondi can attest to the fact that I actually laminate things and put them in my shower so that I can say them over and over and over again, because there's nothing else to do besides scrubbing your head. So really just let this be something that tumbles around in your brain. Don't just throw away this piece of paper. Let it become real and alive and vibrant and manifest in your life. So I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. If you have any quick questions, please feel free to either unmute yourself or to comment in the comment section. And also, I'm curious, either private message me or comment, was this workshop experience kind of fun? Is it something
We
that
loved it. It was
It was
awesome.
awesome.
Did
And
you
so
get?
were you.
You did such a
Aw.
good job.
You crushed this, Kim. Unbelievable.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
much fun.
Linda says, great worksheet. I will laminate it too. Yeah, laminate it. Put it in your shower. You can laminate stuff at Staples really easily.
Yes, you can.
All right. Well, thanks. Anything else you want to add, Dondi?
You know, the only thing that we really want to add in here is, first of all, thank you all for taking the time to be with us live for this, because the experience watching the recording will not be the same for those people that weren't on here live and participated. Again, thank you so much, Kim. And by the way, guys, you know, to build your business, you have to be inviting. And we have those opportunities every single week, live opportunities. I know we do Tuesday nights every week, and the Inspire Action Today team has Wednesday night live opportunity overviews. Tomorrow night we have Pro 4 Billy Paquette filling in for us so that we can be at our kids' Christmas concert. So take advantage of these opportunities to grow your business. Invite, invite, invite.
Seriously.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, great job, everyone. And Kim, that was absolutely unbelievable. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of the night.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.